friends, my name is Nadia, this is Taco. So today we're going to work on some strengthening exercises for your glutes, start and happy baby. So once you're ready, come to your back, bring your feet down on your mat, take a big inhale in, exhale, let it go. A few more times. Do anything you want with your arms. I recommend to bend your elbows to cactus your arms, tops of your hands down, and press your feet down on your mat. Keep them in hip width. 2 more rounds of breath here. Big inhale in, long exhale out. One more time on your own. And keep your feet apart. Bring one knee at a time towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees and start to rock side to side, pressing your feet up against the ceiling. Feel your low back, it's getting massaged, and your upper back, just kind of connecting to the ground. Find your breath. Whenever you're ready, come back to stillness and start to branch out to happy baby. So it's up to you how far you want to go with it. You can reach for your ankles or your calves or all the way to outer edge of your feet. Once you're ready, start to rock side to side. Now you're also opening up your hip joints. And then bring your awareness. New sensations are coming in your body. Any difference in your breath. Where you feel some stiffness, or you feel soft and relaxed in your muscles. From here, in any expression you have, start to adjust to bring your tailbone pointing down. So every time we come to happy baby, your tailbone moves up. So I want to adjust a little bit. For me, I have to come a little bit lower on my legs to make this happen. And I don't have as big of an expression because it's more alignment focused right now. Flare your toes, press your feet up, and keep relaxing your shoulders down towards your mat. 2 more rounds of breath here. One more time. And slowly come back to stillness. Bring your knees back to your chest and keep them apart, rocking side to side. Come back to center, knees together, bring your feet down on your mat. Take a big inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Bring your feet hip width, bring your arms by your sides. Take a big inhale in. And your exhale, start to slowly let it go. More control here in your exhale. And next time you're not gonna come to full expression of bridge pose, but just a little bit to engage your glutes and awaken some of these muscles. So press your hands by your sides, arms by your sides, big inhale in. Slowly lift your hips off the mat. Whenever you're squeezing your glutes in bridge pose, you're doing it to awaken, to bring awareness, but not too much, right? So you don't want to exaggerate this. So start to press your navel up, slowly, slowly, slowly. Maybe wiggle your shoulders under. Inhale, lift up a little higher, exhale. Lower it down. We'll do this 5 more times. Move at your own pace, move with your breath. Inhale, press your feet. Lift your heart. Gently activate your glutes and feeling your quads working a little bit. Exhale. So 2. 3. 4. Inhale. Exhale. On this last time, see if you can come a little deeper, find a deeper expression here. So bring your arms a little bit closer to your body, press your hands, press your feet. Gently lift your hips, lift your glutes. You may stay here, tuck your shoulders under. Clasp your hands here, just keep it by your sides. Inhale, pump your chest a little higher. Squeeze your glutes a little bit more, press your feet forward, down and forward towards top of your mat. Big inhale in. Exhale slowly with control, roll it back down. 1 knee at a time, bring them towards your chest, wrap your arms around your knees, rocking side to side. And we'll come to your belly, so any transition You choose here. From here, I'm gonna cross my ankles, drop forward, come to tabletop. Lower chest and chin. And straighten everything. Take a big inhale in. Exhale, let it go. We'll come to low cobra. Bring your arms by your sides. Your hands are framing. Inhale, hover your chest. Maybe lift your hands. Gently activate your glutes. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale to lower. Pulse with your breath. 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring your arms by your sides. Bend your knees. Windshield wiper. Side to side. Switch your opposite cheek. Come back to center whenever you're ready. Tops of your feet come down. We'll come to Shalabhasana. Lift your arms. Keep your feet down for starting. Lift your arms off the mat. Lift your heart. Maybe come on your pubic bone. Squeeze your shoulder blades together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. We'll do it one more time with hovering your legs as well. Inhale and exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this last time we're gonna hold it. So inhale to lift up. Deepen your breath. Maybe clasp your hands here. Deepen your expression. Deepen your breath. Activate your glutes. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lifting front of your shoulders away from the mat. One last time. Inhale, lift it higher. Exhale, lower it all the way down. And bring your arms by your sides, hands framing your shoulders, tuck your toes. Come to tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, big inhale from your nose. Exhale, let out a sigh. Ha. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, let out a sigh. Right leg extends back behind you. You can keep your toes up, keep your toes down or bring them up. And start to pulse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you're working here, make sure your navel is plugged in towards your spine and your back of your head, back of your neck is long, activating the right places in your body. We're not just focusing on one thing. It's a full cohesive approach here. So squeeze your navel in towards your spine. Slightly press your hands down your mat away. Start to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it up. Point your toes down. You can add your opposite arm here. Pause for 5 rounds of breath. Lower your left hand down and keep your back toes tucked. You're gonna come to 3-legged dog. So tuck your toes. 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. One more time. Inhale, straighten, 3-legged dog. Exhale, point your toes down, stack your hips. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Back up. Lower it down. Lower your knees. Tabletop. We'll do the same thing on the left side. Left leg back behind you. Tuck your right toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Adjust if you need to. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Add your opposite arm. Reach in both directions. 5 rounds of breath here. Press your hands down. Keep your right toes tucked. 3-legged dog. Send it back. Exhale. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Inhale. 3-legged dog. Exhale. One last time. Bring your awareness here. Inhale, lift it up as high as you can. Roll your shoulders down from your ears. Open your hip. And look under your right armpit to see your toes pointing down. Inhale, straighten your leg. And this time, bring your knee all the way to your chest. Step your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee. Bring your hands, your fingertips in line with your toes and start to lean forward, opening your hip. 3 rounds of breath here. As I was saying, everything works, everything in the body works in a cohesive and harmonious way. So when I strengthen, we're not just working on the glutes, we're working on the hips, all of the areas that support the glutes, and kind of work together to get us to move through space with ease as much as possible. So kind of targeting all of these places as a whole. And lean forward a little bit more. Exhale, slowly, gently come to half split. Come on your fingertips, straighten your spine. Inhale, crown your head reaches up. Exhale, gently fold down towards your shin. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, press your hands down, tuck your back toes. Prepare for three-legged dog. Send it back all the way. Bend your knee, open your hip, straighten, lower it down. Right side, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to chest. Arch your spine as much as you can. Shift your weight to your hands, shoulders over your hands here. Step your foot between your hands. Inhale, crown of your head reaches up. Exhale, slowly with control. Lower your back knee. Reach it up. Inhale. Exhale. Same thing on the right side. It's okay if your knee comes over your ankle a little bit. A few more rounds of breath. Sending your breath to your left hip. Slowly with control, straighten your leg, find your half split. Square your hips, inhale, crown of your head reaches up. Lengthen in your spine, exhale. Inhale, bend your knee, plant your palms, send it back. Three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, straighten, exhale, lower it down. Well, find your downward facing dog a little bit deeper, so send your hips up and back even more. Look down towards your knees. Bring your gaze between your hands, bend your knees, step or hop forward, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Reverse one dive, reach up. Prayer hands to heart center, Sati. Inhale, back. Exhale, take it down, swan dive. Halfway lift. Exhale, to fold. First float, press your palms, step your right foot back, followed by your left. Tilt forward plank. Hold it for 5 rounds of breath. Find your smile and bring your gaze between your index fingers. Whenever you're ready, tilt forward a little even more. Bend your elbows, lowering halfway down. Tuck, untuck your toes. Lift your heart, tuck your toes, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Send your hips higher. Look in between your hands, step or hop forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, deepen your fold, reverse one dive, reach it up. Samadhi. Bow your chin to your hands, inhale, back up. Exhale, take it down. Halfway lift. Fold, press your hands, step your left foot back, followed by your right. And from here, you're going to start to lift your toes off the mat one at a time. So right toes come off the mat. Maintain your plank here. Check with your alignment and lower it down. Do this on the other side. Exhale, lower, tilt forward, lower chaturanga, up dog, downward face dog. Inhale, lift your hips higher, exhale, slowly take child's pose. 3 rounds of breath here. I'm building up a lot of heat here, so use your breath to let it seep out from your body and cool down. Inhale, back to tabletop. You can stay a little bit longer in child's pose. And from here, you're gonna tuck your toes back, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Look in between your hands, step or hop forward, bring your feet together. Big toes to touch, heels a little bit apart, bend your knees, reach your arms up. 3 rounds of breath here, find your chair. Shoulders down from your ears. Squeeze your thighs together, 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale, straighten everything. Arms by your sides. We'll take a rest here. 2 rounds of breath. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Keep your arms by your sides. Pointing your tailbone down. Whenever you're ready, bring your right knee into your chest. Find your gazing spot. Inhale. Put your hands to heart center. Point your toes down. Slowly with control. Send it all the way back. Reach your arms up. Crescent lunge. Bring your fingertips down. Lower your back knee. Step it back. Knees spread out. Bring your hands down. Tuck your toes. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Look in between your hands. Step or hop forward. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees. Bring your fingertips on the outer edges of your feet. Chair pose. Reach it up. 3 rounds of breath here. Squeeze everything together. Inhale, straighten. Other side. Left knee in. Inhale. Point your toes down. Send it all the way back. Take your time here. Crescent lunge. Reach it up. Circle it down. Press your palms. Plank pose. 3 rounds of breath here. Lower down. Halfway. Up dog. Downward facing down. Look in between your hands. Right leg lifts up. Come on, balls. Ball of your left foot. Start bring your knee into your chest. Slowly with control, shift your weight to your hand. Step your foot in, back heel comes down. Warrior 2. Shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, rolling back and down. 2 rounds of breath here. Press your navel in and up. Lengthen in your spine. Finding a little bit more space in your upper body. Straighten your leg, turn it in, move it to the other side. 2 more rounds of breath here. Straighten, turn it in. We'll come to Goddess pose. It's always helpful to do Goddess pose for hips and glutes. So turn your heels in, toes remain out, bend your knees. Keep your hands on your thighs here. 3 rounds of breath. Start to shift side to side. Whenever you're ready, straighten one leg. You may use your block on the lowest level. Press down your block or bring your fingertips down. Straighten. Exhale. Just switch sides. Flare your toes, keeping your right foot active. Come back to center. Find your wide-legged forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Reach for your big toes. Relax your head and your neck. See if you can point your elbows towards sides of the room. Make sure your belly's not sagging down. Just keep pressing it up, squeezing it up to protect your low back and support your spine. Inhale, back to halfway lift. Turn your right toes towards top of your mat. Walk your hands to frame your foot. We'll come back to plank. Plant your palms, step it back. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, hips up and back. Exhale, lower your knees. Cross your ankles back behind you, rock back. Find your seat. Face pose. So, once you adjust your legs, straighten your spine. Just gonna imagine all of that sensation Whenever we think of the glutes, it's all together, except they do very different things for very different poses. So this pose in particular is really good for your gluteus medius. And gluteus medius is what helps the integrity of your body. So it draws your hips in poses like tree pose, or when you stand on one leg and you extend the opposite leg in front of you. So it has a very important role in our balance, our strength. Now you can reach for each side of your feet or reach your arms up. Find your cow face pose. And this one we're focusing on the hips, so you don't have to find the fullest expression in your shoulders unless you want to. So for me, I'm not gonna bind. I'm just gonna press my chest forward and just breathe. One more round of breath here. Exhale. Bring your hands outer edges of your feet and start to lower your forehead down. 5 rounds of breath here. Feeling your muscles firing up. A little bit more sensation coming. Moving in and out with the flow of your breath. Inhale to gaze forward. And I should have mentioned this before we get into the pose, but if this is not accessible, if this version of the pose, you can straighten your bottom leg. So it becomes more accessible. It's not too much in your hips, and then you can take your forward fold. Wherever you are, just go ahead and switch sides. Just working the hips, and then we'll add the arms in a few rounds of breath. Relaxing your face, soften where you can, and adding your arms. And this side for me is even tighter, so it's good to kind of experience both sides. See the difference between sides, and also every day your body will feel different from the day before. And whenever you're ready, find your forward fold. And if you are in this expression of the pose and you're not feeling a lot, you can always move your bottom leg forward a little bit. Start to find your forward fold, keeping the integrity of your spine. Lengthen and fold. Now I can really feel my muscles firing up, talking to me, responding to my breath. Slowly find your gaze forward, lift up. Bring soles of your feet down, move towards the top of your mat. And bring your knees into your chest, rock to your back. Find your happy baby. We'll close the same way we open, rock side to side. And move in any way that feels good in your body. Knowing that you work hard with mindfulness and compassion. So just kind of find your own expression. Find a way to liberate yourself, liberate your breath. So many things you can do in one pose. There is no right or wrong here. Whenever you're ready, bring your knees to your chest. Bend your knees, point your toes down, squeeze it in on your exhale. Lower soles of your feet down and bring them together. One hand to your heart, one hand to your navel. Inhale. Feel your navel rise all the way up. Against your hand, exhale, lower it down. And start to use your own breath. Use your own pace. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Now start to reach your arms past your head. Lift your legs up. Back into your chest. Release your legs down. And find your Shavasana pose. Free yourself, free your body. Take as much space as you need here. Notice how it feels if you add a gentle, simple smile on your face. If that changes anything the way you feel about your day today. And reach your arms past your hip. Clasp your hands, however, your feet extend in both directions. Bring one knee at a time towards your chest. Rock to your right or to your left. Come back to sit. Namaste. Thank you for watching and practicing. See you next time.